One of my players said he wanted to convince an NPC little girl that he was cool. He asked if he should roll persuasion, and I said, no, roll deception. Highlight of the session. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay and welcome to another episode of DnDGreentext. In today's video, we're gonna meet, among other characters, a wizard that single-handedly killed a Tarrasque at the start of a campaign, an extremely overpowered vampire homebrew that ruined the campaign, and one player whose choices I'm still trying to understand cause it really makes no sense. And without any further ado, yeah, sit back and I hope you enjoyed the video. Enough, I am running this game. I'll bet you're a shitty DM. Or, as we say in the business, a BM. Oh, then run a better game, scrub. I wish I could run a game good enough for them to show up despite work, but I can't. He can't run a game so interrupting, so addicting, that players quit their jobs, ignore their family and other friends, and just generally destroy their lives to play it. Casual. That face when let friend take GM reins. He's awful and everyone is not having fun, but he is too proud to end his campaign early. I did the most brainlet thing of all and let someone else GM. I know that feel all too well. Be forever GM for 5 years. One of the players asks for a shot running a game. Yeah, man, I could use a break. Read. Thank God for a reprieve from this torture. He runs Pathfinder, with 10 custom built races. With such features as a race with minimum +6 in all stats, or a race with 60 perfect fly speed and +8 to intelligence. His world, 1.5 times the size of Earth, is Eberron-styled fantasy with a single unified world government and a global anime-esque adventurers guild. He proudly presented a huge NPC flowchart for literal waifu tree. Mistakes have been made. I'm playing a strong, silent type, so I don't accidentally let slip how shit I think his game is. He's my friend and I want to support him and help him succeed and have fun. But I'm truly the brainlet for thinking I could have fun as a player again. It's time to play Family Feud. Give it up for Steve Harvey. Welcome to Family Feud everybody, I'm your man Steve Harvey and folks, we have a good one for you today. Hailing from TG, 4chan, is the Anon family. Alright Anons, top 8 answers on the board. If you had an edgelord in your party, what might he say to assert his edge? When I was 13, I killed my parents. Psh, nothing personal, kid. I work alone. That's what my character would do. The blade is drenched with blood. That sword seems funny. Let me show you what a real sword looks like. Good and evil are just words for winner and loser respectively. Whoever is the stronger is morally superior. Hostile against every NPC for no reason. That's what my character would do. 100%. Save your healing magics of the light. I'm not a pathetic weakling. You have something on your face. Stab. There, got it. Oh lord, Anon, what's wrong with you? Uproarious crowd laughter. Wasn't super bad like some of the shit in here, and we all laugh about it now. Party of 6. Captured bad guy Mook NPC. All of us trying to interrogate him for information, to no avail. 5 of us are trying intimidation and threats of torture that just don't work. All of a sudden, the most quiet member of the party, a warlock, pipes up with, I cast Mage Hand. We're all surprised, since he mainly does combat and not much else, and want to see how this plays out. He says, I put it up his bum. We all look on in shock as our DM describes how this guy is screaming in pain and caves almost instantly. None of us know how to react. Good shit, he's come a lot out of his shell now. He isn't like that at all usually, it was really out of the blue. We regularly look back and laugh at it. Hey TG, what is the strangest thing a DM or player has done? Long green text accepted. Be me, half-orc barbarian. Be not me, tiefling wizard, half-elf ranger, and human cleric. DM tells us that we are to fight in an arena in order to get money. She tells us that if we defeat the boss, she would give us each 250k gold and the legendary weapon. Something's that JPEG. Party goes with it because we're all poor. DM tells us the rules of the arena. Rule 1. There are 5 rounds, each more difficult than the last. You will each individually fight a round depending on your level, all leading up to the end boss, which you will all fight together. Each round you win will net you a hefty sum of money. Rule 2. Each fight will have a 10-minute buffer in order for you to prepare for your round. Rule 3. Once the fight commences, the only way out is either death or victory, no quitting or forfeiture. Rule 4. No healing potions or healing kits. Healing spells are fine. We agree to rules. Let's get it on.com. Match 1. Horde of Zombies vs Cleric. Using an aura of Turn Undead, he decimates them without breaking a sweat. Too easy.mp3. Match 2. Free Bugbears vs Ranger. Using distance and his skill Hordebreaker, she slowly but surely took the victory. Match 3. Invisible Stalker vs Anon. Using my feral senses and my high health pool, I barely took the win. Match 4. 2 Illithids vs Wizzard. Using a combination of intelligence saving throws and a massive amount of spells, he was able to destroy them. The DM congratulates us on our individual victories. She tells us we each get 1000 gold and our choice of a magical item. We all look at the list of items and pick one. I pick Bracers of Protection. The Ranger picks an Orb of True Sight. The Cleric chooses an Amulet of Protection. The Wizard, however, asks for a Candle of Invocation. The DM agrees on the condition that he forfeits his gold. The Wizard agrees and is given a thin white candle. The DM asks us if we want to leave with what we got or continue to the final match. Go for gold.exe. The DM tells us we can take a short rest and attune our new items because we are going to need them. After our rest, we head back to the arena. We arrive to an empty field. Something tells me bad shit is upon us. With no warning, a large armored apocalypse monster appears. What the that JPEG? The DM informs us that this hulking monstrosity is called a Tarrasque. Hold the lives.avi. Everyone except the Wizard flips their shit. The Wizard calmly pulls out his candle and turns to us. Could one of you kindly get its attention? We tell him to kindly go himself. He tells us he has a plan and to trust him. We ask why. He tells us that he has a candle. We all stare at him. I begrudgingly agree to do it, but tell him that if it doesn't work, I will haunt his ass for all eternity. I stand out in front of the group and chuck a rock at the big scary dinosaur. The DM tells me to roll for success. I ask her if she's serious about me rolling to see if I can hit the building-sized nightmare dinosaur with a rock. She tells me the rock hits, and the Tarrasque starts charging at me like a rhino from hell. I look back at the Wizard to see him lighting the candle. The candle then explodes in a glorious fashion. All of a sudden, a 20-meter portal appears in front of me. After the Nope dinosaur failed both a dex save and an intelligence save, it ran head first into the portal and got its head stuck. Once this happened, the Wizard cancelled the spell and the portal closed on the massive beast's neck, effectively decapitating the giant fucker. Its massive body falls limp within 5 meters of me. We all get covered in blood. We all ask the Wizard what the just happened. He tells us that he has a Candle of Invocation, which can cast a level 9 gate spell. What.jpg. The DM told us that although under normal circumstances, the Tarrasque would just regrow its head, the DM didn't want to shit on the Wizard's amazing play. My Wizard effectively killed an apocalypse monster with a Glade candle. The DM then asked the Wizard where he sent the head. The Wizard said the Abyss. The DM then wrote something in her notes and then congratulated the Wizard and I on defeating the Tarrasque. She gave me 250,000 gold and a Mystic Platinum Axe for having the balls to piss off a Tarrasque and let it charge at me. She gave both the Cleric and the Ranger 500 gold each for their participation. She gave the Wizard 500,000 gold, a Staff of the Magi, and 2 extra levels for killing a Tarrasque near single-handedly. Fast forward a few sessions. Get attacked by demons. They said that the Tarrasque head fell from the sky and crashed a Demogorgon. They told us they were hunting down the person who declared war on all of demonkind. Playing 5th edition. My first time DMing. Hey Anon, should you mind if I use this vampire homebrew? Friend has played D&D a lot more than me and I trust him. Sure T, I trust you not to pick anything crazy. Session 1. Level 1. Party gets to a dungeon full of traps. T, your passive perception is too low to notice the pressure plate. You step on it and the floor collapses beneath you. Make a dex saving throw or fall into the pit. I turn into a cloud of gas. What? It's a vampire racial trait. It makes me intangible. Continues all night to turn into gas to slip through keyholes in locked doors and avoid all damage. Okay, how many times can you do that? I can do it at will. Indefinitely. Cool, reroll your character. You said I could use this homebrew. Argument happens and everyone gets awkward and leaves. Playing Cyan. Have some retard playing a Scion of Hell. He's a gravedigger. Works out with the storyteller that he has a shovel that's basically a bag of holding, but only for dirt. Spends the entire 8 first sessions just digging endlessly, 3 months of in-game time, not being part of the group. Storyteller finally forces him to join, but he still digs whenever he can. In a club, meeting what's meant to be the big bad for the entire campaign a few sessions later. He walks up to the big bad guy. He yells, "I will bury you!" He dumps out all the dirt from all that digging into the club. He hands the DM a paper with all the autistic math for how much dirt he dumped and how much it weighs. It ends up being like nearly 500,000 tons of dirt. He killed the end boss, himself, and the entire party. Ended the campaign and we never invited him to play again. Oh my god, this might be the best story I've ever read. This might be the best story that I've ever read. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like if you did and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitch, there's a link below, join the Discord server. And yeah, thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye.